And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review, and this is a very unexpected video game review. But I got the chance to play the new college football 2025 game, CFB 25, I think it's called, on the PS5. I wasn't originally going to do a review of this game. I knew we were getting it, but I didn't really think I was going to do a review on it. I usually don't review sports games unless I really have a lot to say about them. So we do have a lot to say about this game, though, seeing how much hype the game got. And my lord, has there been so much hype for this game? So many people have been talking about this game. And it's because it's the first college football game since in like over 10 years, which is a long time. And so, um, obviously you're going to have a lot to look up to when the game officially comes out. And I've gotten the chance to play it. It's been out for a little bit now, but finally got the chance to play it. And I got a lot of thoughts on this game. And it's not necessarily everything that I thought per se it was going to be hyped up to be. But I got a lot of thoughts on this. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So first off, the game looks amazing. Let's just talk about that right off the bat. The game looks really, really good. As it should. The menus look good. The gameplay looks amazing. The environments look so good. They did a great job with detail. Getting all the players in there, all the stadiums, all the environments. And I like the band remixes of the songs and the intros and stuff like that too. And you getting the college songs in there and doing good with like the traditions and everything like that. Getting the actual commentators as well that would be broadcasting college football games, getting them in there for a more authentic experience. All of that is really good, and makes it just that much better of an experience. And really sets the tone for the game, because a lot of this you'll hear at the very beginning of the game when you boot it up, and it is really good. So it sets off a really good tone. Well, that's a lot of what we knew was coming into the game. We knew how this was going to be. We knew how it was going to look, or at least it was supposed to look. Actually, for once, a PlayStation game lived up to its trailer looks for graphic wise, but we get to opinion, and I digress. There are some things though, and the variety of teams as well, I gotta say, is really good. And there's a lot of different modes to play in as well. So there's a lot to do in this game, and it really does justify, buying the game, and it really gives you tons of playtime on the game, and you have a lot more affiliations with specific college teams. And if you went to that school, and you can do the dynasty stuff and all that kind of cool stuff. So there's a lot to do in this game, which is awesome. There's some things, in my opinion, that didn't work. First off, let's talk about some of the mechanics while playing a game. How about passing the ball? That's a big part of it, right? I thought, because it looks like they've modeled a lot of this off of Madden, which I'm not surprised at all, because Madden is a very popular game franchise for video games for football. So you obviously, if you're going to make a college football video game, you're gonna want to model it kind of off of Madden. So when it came to passing the ball, I thought it was going to be like Madden. You click the button for the player that you want to throw the ball to, and it gets thrown, and you try and go up and catch it, or something else happens. Nope. Not quite. I don't understand why you have to hold the ball down to throw it. That just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. With Madden, it's just a quick button press and then it gets thrown. And I feel like that's a very simple mechanic that they could have easily transferred over. I get maybe they wanted to go for like special like press trigger happy controls for the new PS5 controller, but still, it does not make any sense why you would Because, and I guess it wouldn't be that big of a problem to hold it down. I get you want to maybe differentiate it up a little bit, and once you figure it out, it's not terrible. Except the offensive lines in this game don't know how to protect the quarterback. I swear to God, I played with so many different teams. I played Big Ten, I played SEC, and I played lower divisions as well. Could not get any protection in the pocket whatsoever to throw the ball. I maybe got 1 or 2 seconds before the quarterback, before like I was too close, and the AI just said, nope, we're not going to be able to throw the ball. You're going to take a sack. And it takes about 1.5 seconds to get a pass off, meaning you only have a half a second of margin for error. I'm sorry. How is that feasible? How is that feasible at all? And half the time, even if you do press the button right, the quarterback just pump fakes and takes a sack anyways, or the receiver gives up on the route partway through, even though you picked the route and you know that he goes to the route, he'll just like give up on it partway through, and then the ball is picked off. I mean, oh my God. Or it's just not even complete at all. It's just an incomplete pass. I only got a few passes off, and they were because, I was playing against lower division schools or whatever. And it just really, good God, was it frustrating. And, running the ball is fine. Playing on defense is fine. But there were some inaccuracies, and it's all because of this dumb ranking system that they put in. Obviously, it's college football, so you want to do a top 25 teams. But what are the rankings? Seriously, Ole Miss at number 5? Missouri is a top 10 team? Louisville ranked at all? It feels like that you just rank them based off of how much money the schools gave you to develop the game. Because the only rankings that made sense, like Georgia number 1, no shit. But some of the other, but that was the only one that made any feasible sense. Are you serious, guys? Come on. That is when you're ranking Louisville at number 20, that's when you lose all credibility. And it's just why? Oh my God. So then it really just screws up, because now you've got a top 5 ranked Penn State team that can actually throw the ball accurately and, do all this stuff. Or you've got an Indiana team that can throw for 500 plus yards a game, when that would never happen against Georgia on the road like I did for both of those scenarios. So that's doable. You can change how, if the teams want to be more even, less even, there's ways to go around that, which is a great addition. So at least they did that. And they have other. You don't even have to play just in a quick match. You can do the road to the college football playoff. You can do a dynasty, as long as you pay for PS Plus, obviously. This game already cost too much. I guess it wasn't too much. This game already costs enough. $70, okay? It's a PS5 game, costs $70. Why are you locking half of the game modes behind a PS Plus paywall? Are you serious? Starting at $11 a month. Meaning, if you play this game for, let's say, 6 months, the game costs well over almost $200. Well, not like 130, 140-ish. For 6 months. What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. And it's just really dumb why you would lock those modes behind a paywall. Obviously, you want to be able to play online and type stuff like that. But you should have an ability, and you should have the common sense to put a online mode and a non-online mode. Maybe I just want to get Road to the College Football Playoff without having to play online. Can't do that, though, can you? It just doesn't make any sense. And, you know, people are going to pay it too. That's the thing. Been waiting 12 years for this game. They're going to make it so it doesn't have any, they're never going to say that game has any flaws at all. They're just going to play the shit out of it, pay millions of dollars. Nothing's going to change. So, my conclusion, this game is not bad, but it was definitely overhyped. And they've got a little bit of some things to work out, but it's still really fun. And if you're a college football fan or just a regular sports game fan, this is a game I think you should purchase. Going in though, knowing that if you want to play all the modes, you got to buy PS Plus. Also going in knowing that it's not quite like Madden. Not as much as it may seem at first. So, with that in mind, I want to know your guys' thoughts about this game as well. I've really not watched any real reviews about the game. Kind of just going off of what I was able to experience. So, I want to know what your guys think about the game. Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's going to do for this video as well. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.